Hello, and welcome back to our channel, your trusted source for healthy living after 60. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects millions of seniors around the world: calcium. Now, when most people think of calcium, the first thing that probably pops into their minds is a big glass of cold milk. And for decades, milk has been marketed as the gold standard for building strong bones. But what if I told you that some foods actually contain more calcium than milk, without the bloating, the hormones, or the lactose issues? That's right. Many seniors deal with lactose intolerance, digestive discomfort, or are just trying to move away from dairy for heart health or ethical reasons. If you fall into any of these categories, or even if you just want to give your bones an extra edge, you're in the right place. Today, we'll uncover 10 powerhouse foods that secretly contain more calcium than milk, and they're all incredibly easy to add to your daily meals. Now, why is this so important? After age 60, your bones naturally begin to lose density. Your body doesn't absorb calcium as efficiently, and without enough of it, you increase your risk for osteoporosis, brittle bones, and even dangerous fractures. But it's not just about bones. Calcium is also vital for nerve signaling, muscle movement, blood pressure regulation, and even keeping your heart rhythm steady. The problem is, relying only on dairy isn't always the best or safest choice for older adults. Fortunately, nature has packed many plant and animal foods with highly absorbable calcium, some even in higher amounts than what's in milk. A cup of cow's milk gives you about 300 milligrams of calcium, but some of the foods on our list will give you even more, and with added benefits like fiber, protein, healthy fats, and antioxidants. So whether you're avoiding dairy or simply looking to diversify your calcium intake, you'll definitely want to stick around. Some of the foods we'll cover might already be in your kitchen. Others might surprise you completely. And before we jump into the list, take a second to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We bring you the latest science-backed tips on how to live stronger, feel better, and age gracefully every single week. And don't forget to tap the bell icon so you never miss our weekly uploads. All right, are you ready to discover which foods quietly outshine milk in the calcium department? Let's get started with number 1. And trust me, you'll never look at your breakfast the same way again. Chia seeds. Chia seeds. Let's kick off our list with a tiny food that packs a gigantic punch: chia seeds. These little black and white seeds may be small, but don't underestimate their power. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds contain around 180 milligrams of calcium. That's already more than half the amount found in a full glass of milk, and we're only getting started. But here's where chia seeds really shine for seniors. They're not just rich in calcium. They're also full of magnesium, phosphorus, and omega-3 fatty acids, all of which work together to support strong bones, flexible joints, and a healthy heart. And while milk can sometimes cause bloating or digestive issues, especially as we age, chia seeds are actually great for digestion. They're loaded with soluble fiber, which helps to keep your gut moving and reduces inflammation in the digestive tract. Now, you might be wondering, how do I eat chia seeds? The beauty of chia is that it's incredibly easy to add to your diet. You can mix them into oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies, or even sprinkle them over your salad. They absorb liquid and create a soft, gel-like texture, which makes them perfect for making healthy puddings or thickening soups. Some seniors even soak them in almond milk overnight for a no-fuss, calcium-rich breakfast. Another major bonus? Chia seeds are plant-based and naturally free of cholesterol, making them perfect for those on heart-conscious or vegetarian diets. And because they're so shelf-stable, you can buy them in bulk and store them in your pantry without worry. Here's a quick pro tip. If you want to boost calcium absorption from chia even more, pair it with a source of vitamin D, like fortified almond milk, or a few minutes of sunlight each day. That simple combination helps your body use the calcium more effectively and strengthens your bones from the inside out. So, the next time you're looking for a bone-boosting breakfast or snack, reach for chia seeds. They're effortless to use, highly nutritious, and yes, they beat milk when it comes to calcium content. And remember, this is only food number 1. We've got 9 more surprising sources coming up, including one nut that's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Stay tuned, and if you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to hit that like button to let us know you want more senior health tips just like this. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe. We'll remind you again halfway through and at the end, just to make sure you don't miss out. Almonds. Coming in at number 2 on our list is a crunchy, satisfying snack that many of us already enjoy: almonds. But did you know that almonds are one of the most calcium-rich nuts on the planet? Just one handful, about 22 to 24 almonds, gives you approximately 75 to 90 milligrams of calcium. That might not seem like much at first, but when you consider that people often eat almonds in larger quantities or use almond butter or almond flour, the calcium really adds up fast. And here's something even more exciting. Almonds don't just provide calcium. They're also loaded with magnesium and phosphorus, which help your body use calcium more efficiently. Magnesium supports bone density, while phosphorus is essential for repairing and rebuilding bones. For seniors, that's a powerful trio working together to keep your skeleton strong and healthy. But the benefits of almonds go way beyond bone health. These tasty nuts are rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, which help lower bad cholesterol and support a healthy heart. They're also full of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects your cells from damage, important as we age. And if you're watching your blood sugar, almonds are your best friend. They have a low glycemic index and actually help regulate blood sugar levels when eaten with meals. So how can you get more almonds into your day? The options are endless. Snack on a handful of raw or roasted almonds, blend them into smoothies, sprinkle sliced almonds over your morning oatmeal, or use almond butter as a spread for apples, toast, or whole grain crackers. And don't forget about almond flour, a great gluten-free alternative for baking that naturally boosts calcium content in your pancakes, muffins, and bread. Now, let's not forget about almond milk. While store-bought almond milk can be fortified with calcium, the actual nut itself is what we're focusing on here. Eating whole almonds gives you the added benefit of fiber, protein, and natural minerals that you don't always get in processed versions. One quick note: almonds are nutrient-dense, but they're also high in calories, so it's best to enjoy them in moderation. About a small handful per day is ideal for most seniors. So if you're looking for a heart-smart, bone-building snack, almonds are a simple, delicious, and powerful choice. Just a handful a day can move you closer to your daily calcium needs, and your bones will thank you for it. Still with me? That's 2 calcium champions down and 8 more to go. And coming up next is a food from the sea that's not only rich in calcium, but also provides a surprising benefit for your joints and brain health. Stick around, we're just getting started. And if you're finding this helpful, remember to subscribe to our channel so you never miss a tip for living stronger and healthier after 60. 3. Sardines with bones. Next up, we head to the ocean for a food that many people overlook, but it's a true superfood for seniors. At number 3, we have sardines, especially the kind that still have their soft, edible bones. Now, don't let that scare you off. Those tiny bones are actually the secret to sardines' incredible calcium content. Just 3 ounces of canned sardines with bones provides about 325 milligrams of calcium. That's more than what you get in a full glass of milk. And the best part? The calcium in sardines is highly absorbable, meaning your body can actually use it efficiently, something that becomes even more important as we age and our nutrient absorption begins to decline. But sardines offer more than just calcium. They're also one of the best natural sources of vitamin D, which plays a crucial role in helping your body absorb and use calcium. Without enough vitamin D, all that calcium from food or supplements could go to waste. Sardines also contain omega-3 fatty acids, which are vital for reducing inflammation, supporting joint health, and even improving brain function, a major benefit for seniors trying to stay sharp and mobile. What makes sardines even more appealing is how convenient they are. You don't need to cook them or prep anything fancy. They come ready to eat in a can, just drain and add to your plate. You can enjoy them on whole grain toast, mash them into salads, mix with avocado for a nutritious spread, or even toss them into pasta dishes. And because sardines are small, low on the food chain, and grow quickly, they also tend to be low in mercury compared to larger fish like tuna. Worried about the taste? Start slow. Look for sardines packed in olive oil or tomato sauce for a more palatable flavor. Add lemon juice, herbs, or mustard to soften the fishy taste. You might be surprised at how quickly your body starts craving them once you experience the energy and bone-strengthening benefits. One more thing, sardines are also a great budget-friendly option. You can find a can for just a few dollars, and they have a long shelf life, making them an excellent pantry staple for seniors living on a fixed income. So if you want a powerhouse food that delivers calcium, vitamin D, protein, and omega-3s all in one tidy little package, sardines are your best bet. Plus, you don't even have to chew through hard bones. The ones in sardines are soft, safe, and completely edible. All right, that's food number 3. And trust me, the next one is just as rich in calcium, but it comes from seeds rather than the sea. It's a smooth, creamy favorite found in Mediterranean kitchens, and it might already be sitting in your fridge. Up next, sesame seeds and tahini. But before we continue, if you're learning something new and valuable today, please take a second to click that subscribe button and join our growing community of seniors dedicated to living better every day. 4. Sesame seeds and tahini. At number 4 on our list is a rich, nutty ingredient that's a staple in Middle Eastern and Mediterranean kitchens: sesame seeds, and especially tahini, which is ground sesame seed paste. Now, this one surprises a lot of people, but sesame seeds are actually one of the most calcium-dense plant foods on Earth. Just 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds gives you about 88 milligrams of calcium. And if you're using tahini, just 2 tablespoons deliver an impressive 126 milligrams of calcium. That's nearly half the calcium in a glass of milk, without any dairy, and with a smooth, delicious flavor that's easy to enjoy in a variety of dishes. For seniors, sesame seeds offer more than just calcium. They're also high in zinc, magnesium, iron, and phosphorus, minerals that are essential for maintaining bone density and preventing age-related weakening. They contain compounds called lignans and healthy fats that may reduce inflammation and improve heart health, 2 crucial concerns as we age. And let's not forget their effect on joint comfort. The anti-inflammatory properties of sesame seeds may help relieve symptoms of arthritis and joint stiffness, especially when consumed regularly. That makes sesame an all-around winner when it comes to supporting your musculoskeletal health after 60. So how can you add sesame seeds or tahini into your daily diet? One of the easiest ways is to stir a spoonful of tahini into your salad dressings, dips, or even smoothies. You can drizzle it over roasted vegetables, use it as a spread on toast, or blend it with lemon juice, garlic, and a pinch of salt for a delicious homemade hummus. And don't overlook sesame seeds themselves. Sprinkle them onto stir-fries, rice, baked goods, or even yogurt for a little crunch and a big boost of nutrients. One little tip: look for unhulled sesame seeds if you're aiming to maximize calcium. The outer shell contains most of the mineral content, so unhulled seeds are more nutrient-rich than the polished white ones. Also, tahini is perfect for seniors who need nutrient-dense, soft-textured foods due to dental or digestive concerns. It's creamy, easy to digest, and can be adapted to both sweet and savory meals. Plus, it's plant-based and ideal for anyone following a vegetarian or vegan diet. With sesame seeds and tahini, you're not just adding flavor, you're fortifying your bones, calming your joints, and giving your body minerals it absolutely needs for healthy aging. And we're not done yet. Coming up next is a food that might already be in your fridge, especially if you enjoy plant-based meals. It's versatile, high in protein, and when prepared the right way, contains more calcium than milk. Can you guess what it is? Stick around because next we're talking about tofu, but not just any kind. We'll explain what kind of tofu you need to get the full calcium benefit. And of course, this is your reminder to subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Join our growing family of seniors who are choosing to live smarter, eat healthier, and feel stronger every day. 5. Tofu, calcium set. Coming in at number 5 is a food that's not only a plant-based protein powerhouse, it's also a secret weapon for bone health, especially if you choose the right kind. We're talking about tofu, specifically calcium-set tofu. Tofu is made by curdling soy milk, and the type of coagulant used makes a big difference in its calcium content. When calcium sulfate is used, It transforms tofu into a supercharged source of calcium. Just half a cup of calcium-set tofu can contain 350 to 450 milligrams of calcium, depending on the brand. That's more calcium than a full glass of milk, and you're also getting a complete plant-based protein alongside it. Now this is huge for seniors. Why? Because tofu is incredibly versatile and easy to digest, even for those with sensitive stomachs or difficulty chewing. It's soft, mild in flavor, and can be cooked in a variety of ways: grilled, baked, scrambled, sautéed, or even blended into smoothies or desserts. Beyond calcium, tofu also provides iron, magnesium, phosphorus, and most importantly, isoflavones, plant compounds that mimic estrogen and may help maintain bone density, especially in postmenopausal women. That makes tofu an ideal food choice for senior women trying to prevent osteoporosis or slow bone loss naturally. Let's talk about how to use it. If you're new to tofu, start simple. Crumble firm tofu into a pan with olive oil, turmeric, and your favorite veggies for a calcium-rich scramble. Add cubes of it to your soups, stir-fries, or noodle bowls. You can even bake it with a little soy sauce and garlic until it's golden and crispy on the outside. And for dessert lovers, silken tofu can be blended with fruit and honey to create a creamy, calcium-packed pudding or smoothie. One quick tip: when shopping, make sure the label says calcium set or made with calcium sulfate to guarantee you're getting the bone-strengthening version. Not all tofu is created equal. Some brands use magnesium chloride instead, which doesn't provide the same calcium boost. Tofu is also perfect for seniors on vegetarian, vegan, or low cholesterol diets. It contains zero cholesterol, is low in saturated fat, and offers all 9 essential amino acids, making it one of the most balanced plant proteins you can eat. So if you're looking for a soft, flexible, heart-healthy food that secretly strengthens your bones better than milk, calcium-set tofu is an absolute must-add to your grocery list. All right, we're halfway through our list. We've explored seeds, nuts, fish, and now tofu, but get ready to go green. Up next is a leafy vegetable that might be hiding in your crisper drawer and delivers an incredible calcium boost, with none of the dairy. Next, we'll talk about kale and collard greens, 2 leafy champions that every senior should be eating weekly. And remember, if you're enjoying this video and finding it helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tap the bell icon so you never miss a health tip designed just for you. 6. Kale and collard greens. Now, at number 6 on our list, we're diving into the world of leafy greens, specifically kale and collard greens. These vibrant vegetables are not only packed with vitamins and antioxidants, they're also surprisingly rich in calcium. And in some cases, they even beat milk. Let's start with collard greens. Just 1 cup of cooked collard greens provides around 260 milligrams of calcium. That's nearly as much as a cup of milk, and the calcium is highly bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb it easily. Kale is no slouch either. 1 cup of cooked kale offers about 180 milligrams of calcium, along with vitamin K, which helps the calcium bind to your bones where it belongs. This is great news for seniors, because these leafy greens also deliver a powerful dose of vitamin C, folate, fiber, and potassium, nutrients that support everything from heart health to digestion to immunity. And unlike spinach, which contains a high amount of oxalates that block calcium absorption, both kale and collards are low in oxalates, making them perfect for maximizing calcium uptake. So how do you get more of these into your daily meals? The options are endless. Add chopped kale or collard greens to your soups, stews, or omelets. Sauté them in olive oil with garlic for a simple and flavorful side dish. Blend kale into your smoothies. Its slightly bitter taste disappears when paired with banana, berries, or almond milk. You can even bake kale into crispy chips with a dash of sea salt and olive oil. Delicious and nutrient-dense. And here's a pro tip for seniors. If you struggle with chewing or digesting raw vegetables, lightly steaming or sautéing these greens makes them more tender and easier on your stomach, without losing their calcium content. Plus, Cooking them helps reduce the bitterness and brings out their natural flavor. One more reason to love kale and collard greens. They're low in calories but high in nutrition, making them ideal for maintaining a healthy weight and reducing inflammation. Two key factors in keeping bones strong and preventing age-related diseases. So next time you're building your plate, don't forget to go green. Just one serving a day of kale or collards can significantly boost your calcium intake and support better health from your head to your toes. We're officially past the halfway mark, and things are just getting better. Up next is a naturally sweet treat that most people don't associate with bone health, but it's packed with calcium and perfect for snacking, especially after dinner. Coming up next, dried figs, a chewy calcium-rich fruit with some impressive benefits for seniors. And as always, if you haven't yet, take a moment to subscribe to our channel. We're building a community of seniors who are living longer, stronger, and smarter, and you belong here. 7. Dried figs. At number 7, we're highlighting a sweet and chewy snack that's often overlooked, but it packs a serious nutritional punch. We're talking about dried figs. These little fruits are not only naturally delicious, they're also loaded with calcium, making them a perfect treat for seniors who want to build stronger bones without reaching for dairy. Just 4 to 5 dried figs provide around 120 to 130 milligrams of calcium. That's nearly half the amount found in a cup of milk, and figs offer a whole lot more than just that. They're also rich in fiber, which helps regulate digestion and support gut health, something many seniors struggle with. Plus, they contain potassium, magnesium, and antioxidants, a trio that promotes heart health, nerve function, and reduced inflammation. Figs are particularly beneficial because they offer plant-based, bone-building nutrients in a naturally sweet form. No added sugars, no processing, just whole food goodness. And for seniors who may not have a big appetite or want something easy to chew and enjoy, figs are soft, satisfying, and easy to include in small amounts throughout the day. So, how can you eat more dried figs? Try them as a simple midday snack. You can also chop them up and sprinkle them into your morning oatmeal, cereal, or yogurt. Blend them into a smoothie for natural sweetness, or even use them in homemade trail mix with almonds and pumpkin seeds for a calcium-rich, portable snack. You can also soak them in warm water to soften them up and improve digestion, especially helpful for those with sensitive stomachs or difficulty chewing. And here's a little-known fact. Figs have been used since ancient times as a natural remedy for bone weakness and fatigue. Some traditional cultures even considered them sacred because of their energizing, restorative qualities. That makes them a smart, time-tested choice for modern seniors looking to support strong bones and stable energy levels throughout the day. Now, a quick word of caution. Dried figs do contain natural sugars, so it's best to enjoy them in moderation. About 3 to 5 per day is plenty. You'll get all the benefits without spiking your blood sugar, especially if you pair them with protein or healthy fats. So the next time you're craving something sweet, skip the cookies and candies. Reach for dried figs instead. They're nature's dessert, packed with calcium, fiber, and flavor, and your bones will love you for it. Up next, we'll look at a humble pantry staple that most people don't realize is a calcium treasure, and it's especially good for soups, stews, and hearty meals. And of course, if you're enjoying this list so far, we'd love it if you took a moment to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on weekly tips to help you age stronger, healthier, and happier. 8. White beans. Number 8 on our list is a humble pantry staple that often flies under the radar. White beans. Whether you know them as navy beans, cannellini beans, or great northern beans, these creamy legumes are incredibly rich in calcium, protein, and fiber, making them an ideal superfood for seniors. Just 1 cup of cooked white beans contains around 160 milligrams of calcium. That's over half the calcium in a glass of milk, and you're also getting a big dose of plant-based protein, magnesium, iron, and potassium along with it. These nutrients don't just support strong bones. They also play key roles in maintaining energy levels, heart rhythm, and muscle function. For seniors, white beans are particularly powerful because they support several aspects of healthy aging. The fiber helps regulate digestion and lowers cholesterol, while the protein supports muscle maintenance, which is critical after 60 when muscle mass naturally starts to decline. And unlike dairy, white beans are lactose-free, easy to digest, and won't cause bloating or discomfort for those with sensitive stomachs. But the real beauty of white beans lies in their versatility. You can add them to soups, stews, salads, casseroles, or even blend them into dips and spreads. They absorb flavor well and have a soft, creamy texture that works beautifully in both savory and mildly sweet dishes. Try pureeing them into a garlic white bean dip, stirring them into vegetable soup, or mixing them into a grain bowl for a complete and filling meal. Another great thing about white beans is that they're budget-friendly and shelf-stable, whether you buy them dried or canned. If you use canned beans, just be sure to rinse them thoroughly to remove excess sodium. And if you're cooking dried beans, soak them overnight and simmer until soft for the best texture and nutritional value. Here's a bonus. White beans also contain resistant starch, a type of carbohydrate that helps feed the healthy bacteria in your gut. That means they not only support bone health and muscle strength, they also help improve your digestion and immune system, all from one simple ingredient. So, the next time you're planning a meal, think about adding a scoop of white beans. They're easy, affordable, and full of the calcium your bones crave, without needing any dairy at all. Coming up next, we'll explore an ancient grain that's quietly gaining attention for its calcium content, plus fiber and protein benefits. And if you haven't already, now's the perfect time to subscribe to our channel. We've got more senior-friendly health tips, food lists, and natural remedies coming your way every single week, so don't miss out. If you're enjoying these tips so far and finding value in this content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're building a positive community of smart, proactive seniors who want more energy, stronger bones, and better living after 60. And we'd love to have you with us every step of the way. 9. Amaranth. At number 9 on our list is a lesser-known but incredibly powerful ancient grain, amaranth. This tiny gluten-free grain may not be as popular as quinoa or oats, but when it comes to calcium content, amaranth more than holds its own. Just 1 cup of cooked amaranth provides around 110 milligrams of calcium, making it a valuable addition to your bone-building diet. While that's slightly less than milk, it offers a more complete package of nutrients that support senior health, especially for those looking to avoid dairy, gluten, or processed foods. Amaranth is rich in plant-based protein, iron, magnesium, and fiber, a powerful combination that helps support strong muscles, stable blood sugar, and a healthy heart. It also contains lysine, an amino acid not commonly found in most grains, which plays a vital role in calcium absorption and collagen formation. 2 things your bones and joints need to stay strong and flexible as you age. For seniors, amaranth is an especially great choice because it's gentle on digestion, helps maintain energy throughout the day, and provides long-lasting fullness. And because it's naturally gluten-free, it's ideal for those with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity. So how do you prepare this supergrain? Amaranth has a slightly nutty, earthy flavor and cooks similarly to rice or quinoa. You simply boil it in water or broth until it forms a thick, porridge-like consistency. You can enjoy it as a savory side dish with herbs and vegetables, or turn it into a hearty breakfast porridge with fruit, cinnamon, and a splash of almond milk. It's also delicious added to soups, used as a grain base in power bowls, or even popped like mini popcorn for a fun snack. One thing to note, while amaranth is calcium-rich, pairing it with a vitamin D source, like mushrooms, eggs, or a few minutes of sunshine, can help your body absorb that calcium more efficiently. It's not just what you eat, but how you combine it that makes a difference. And here's a fun fact. Amaranth was considered sacred by the ancient Aztecs, not just for its nutritional value, but for its ability to fuel strength and stamina. That makes it the perfect grain for seniors looking to stay active, energized, and independent well into their golden years. So don't overlook this humble grain. Amaranth is an easy, nutrient-dense way to get more calcium into your meals, and it might just become your new kitchen favorite. Up next, we wrap up our top 10 list with 2 green vegetables that are affordable, easy to cook, and perfect for boosting calcium in your everyday meals, broccoli and bok choy. And of course, this is your reminder to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're serious about building stronger bones and aging well, you'll want to be here every week for more natural health advice designed just for seniors. 10. Broccoli and bok choy. Rounding out our list at number 10 are two affordable, accessible green vegetables that deserve a regular spot on every senior's plate: broccoli and bok choy. Not only are they packed with fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins, but they're also excellent sources of plant-based calcium. Let's start with bok choy, sometimes called Chinese cabbage. Just 1 cup of cooked bok choy contains around 160 milligrams of calcium. That's over half the amount in a glass of milk, and the calcium in bok choy is highly absorbable, which means your body can use it effectively for bone building. It's also rich in vitamin K, vitamin C, and folate, which work together to keep your bones strong and your joints supple. Broccoli, on the other hand, offers around 45-60 milligrams of calcium per cooked cup. While that may seem modest, the benefit of broccoli lies in its low oxalate level. This means the calcium it contains is more readily absorbed by the body than in many other leafy greens. Plus, broccoli is loaded with fiber, vitamin A, vitamin C, and sulforaphane, a powerful plant compound shown to reduce inflammation and protect against age-related diseases. For seniors, these greens are a dream food: easy to prepare, low in calories, high in nutrients, and supportive of not just bones, but also heart, eye, and immune health. They're also gentle on the stomach and can be cooked in ways that preserve their texture and flavor, without causing digestive discomfort. You can enjoy bok choy and broccoli steamed, sautéed, stir-fried, or added to soups. Pair them with garlic, olive oil, or sesame seeds for a delicious and nutrient-rich side dish. Toss them into rice bowls, serve them alongside tofu or fish, or blend them into green smoothies for a hidden calcium kick. Here's another tip: pairing these veggies with a bit of healthy fat, like olive oil or avocado, can help you absorb their fat-soluble vitamins, like vitamin K, more effectively. And combining them with citrus juice, like lemon, can enhance the absorption of their non-dairy iron, which is another important mineral for energy and circulation. So if you're looking for 2 green vegetables that are easy to cook, easy to find, and absolutely essential for bone strength, look no further than broccoli and bok choy. These grocery store staples are affordable, delicious, and incredibly good for you. All right, that completes our list of 10 foods with more calcium than milk. But we're not done yet, because how you eat these foods can be just as important as what you eat. Coming up next, we'll cover some bonus tips on how to improve calcium absorption naturally, avoid nutrient blockers, and get the most bone-building benefit from your meals. And one last friendly reminder: if you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe to our channel right now. This is where seniors like you come to take control of their health, naturally and confidently. Bonus segment: calcium absorption. Tips for seniors. So now that you've got a powerful list of 10 foods that are rich in calcium, even richer than milk in many cases, it's time to talk about something just as important: how to make sure your body actually absorbs and uses that calcium. Here's the truth: eating calcium-rich foods isn't enough on its own. Many seniors aren't absorbing the calcium they consume, and that means bones stay weak, muscles tire easily, and the risk of fractures stays high. But don't worry. There are some simple strategies you can use to maximize calcium absorption naturally, starting today. First up, let's talk about vitamin D. Your body needs vitamin D to absorb calcium from food. Without it, even the healthiest meals won't give your bones what they need. The best source of vitamin D? Sunlight. Just 10 to 20 minutes of morning sun on your skin, without sunscreen, can trigger your body to produce enough vitamin D. You can also get it from fatty fish like sardines, eggs, mushrooms, and fortified foods. And for those with very low levels, a doctor might recommend a supplement. Next, keep an eye on your magnesium intake. Magnesium helps move calcium into your bones and keeps it from depositing in your arteries. Many of the foods we covered today, like almonds, chia seeds, and amaranth, already contain magnesium, but adding in leafy greens, avocado, and pumpkin seeds can give you an extra boost. Now here's what to avoid: calcium blockers. These are things that prevent your body from absorbing or using calcium efficiently. The biggest culprits: caffeine, excess salt, and carbonated soft drinks. Too much caffeine, especially from coffee or black tea, can cause calcium loss through urine. High sodium in processed foods does the same. And sodas, especially colas, contain phosphoric acid, which interferes with calcium balance in the body. If you're drinking several cups of coffee or soda a day, it might be time to cut back. Another tip: spread out your calcium throughout the day. Your body absorbs it best in smaller amounts, so try not to get all your calcium in one meal. Include a bit at breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. This gives your body a steady supply and improves retention. And finally, move your body. Weight-bearing exercises like walking, dancing, light resistance training, or even yoga actually help your bones hold on to the calcium you're feeding them. Think of it this way: food builds the blocks and movement locks them in. So, with just a few smart habits, more sunshine, less soda, better food combinations, and daily movement, you can unlock the full power of calcium and build bones that support you well into your later years. All right, our calcium journey is almost complete. Let's wrap it all up with a powerful final message and a reminder that your strongest, healthiest years can still be ahead. And there you have it: 10 amazing calcium-rich foods that go above and beyond what milk can offer, especially for seniors who want to strengthen their bones, improve mobility, and maintain independence for years to come. Let's quickly recap. 1. Chia seeds, tiny but mighty, packed with calcium, fiber, and omega-3s. 2. Almonds, great for heart and bone health. Just a handful goes a long way. 3. Sardines with bones, a calcium and vitamin D powerhouse in one can. 4. Sesame seeds, tahini, nutty, creamy, and calcium-rich plant options. 5. Calcium-set tofu, soft, versatile, and perfect for protein and bone support. 6. Kale and collard greens, leafy greens that deliver high absorbable calcium. 7. Dried figs, sweet and chewy, with calcium and fiber in every bite. 8. White beans, budget-friendly and full of calcium, protein, and fiber. 9. Amaranth, a forgotten grain with powerful ancient nutrients. 10. Broccoli and bok choy, 2 green veggies that help build bones and fight inflammation. Each of these foods isn't just rich in calcium, they bring multiple benefits that support your heart, muscles, brain, and digestion. And the best part? They're all dairy-free, natural, and easy to include in your daily meals. But remember, calcium is just one piece of the puzzle. For it to really work for your body, you also need vitamin D, magnesium, smart eating habits, and a little movement each day. When all these elements work together, you're not just preventing bone loss, you're actively building strength, confidence, and longevity from the inside out. Now, before we say goodbye, let me ask you, which of these calcium-rich foods do you already eat? Which one are you most excited to try? Leave your answers in the comments below. We love hearing from you and building this community of seniors who are choosing better health every day. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends or family, and help someone else discover the power of natural calcium. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. At the beginning, we invited you in. In the middle, we reminded you why. And now at the end, we welcome you to join our growing community of strong, smart, and thriving seniors who are reclaiming their health naturally, every single week. You're not alone in this journey. We're here for you with new videos and empowering content, always designed with you in mind.